This is part 2 of Harvesting History's series on fall blooming bulbs. These plants bloom in the spring. They do not bloom in the fall. In part 1, we discussed the gigantic pink crocus, the gigantic white crocus, and the water lily crocus. In this video, we are going to discuss the beloved saffron crocus and also the normal size purple autumn crocus. Now, as we discussed in part 1 of this series, you can put multiple bulbs in a single container. This is about a 7-inch container. We filled each container with about 1.5 inches of soil. If you don't know what kind of soil to put in your containers, check out our video on the ideal soil mix for containers, which is on our YouTube channel, Harvesting History LLC. We'll begin with the saffron crocus. This is a saffron crocus bulb, and after placing the soil in the container, I'll add about about a quarter of a cup of bone meal. Mix it around, you don't necessarily have to. And in this pot, with this size bulb, we can put 8 of these crocus bulbs, saffron crocus bulbs, in this container. Now, remember please, saffron crocus, the plant, is tiny, absolutely tiny, which is one reason why I recommend that you just grow them in a pot. Because if you put them in the garden, you're going to have to, 1, remember where you put them, and 2, watch throughout the late summer and early fall, because they're up today and they're gone tomorrow. So there's 8 of these saffron crocus in this pot, and then what I do is I cover them and fill the pot with soil all the way to the top. Now, the purple autumn crocus, unlike the giant pink and the giant white, these crocuses are roughly the same size as the spring crocus. They're a little bit bigger in that they get to be about 6 inches tall, but not a whole lot bigger. They're certainly not the size of the giant autumn crocus, which are about 8 inches, maybe a little bit more. So I'm going to put 15 of these crocus in this pot. With the purple autumn crocus, I've begun to add the soil over top the bulbs, and I will add enough soil to reach the top. Of the pot. Then what I will do is I will water these in and place them on the deck or in your garden. You can also plant all of these in the garden. You don't have to put them in a pot, and you should separate each bulb by, I'd say, 1 to 2 inches with the small bulbs, and at least 4 as much as 6 inches with the giant bulbs and the water lily crocus. So this is how you plant the fall blooming bulbs. Let me repeat one more time that they bloom in the fall. They're perennial. They will bloom each fall. They will not bloom in the spring. They may send up some foliage, but that is all they will do in the spring. And I've saved the best for last. They are deer and critter resistant. Let me say it one more time because it's heaven to all of our ears. They are deer and critter resistant. If you have enjoyed this video, please come to our website, www.harvesting-history.com, where you can purchase heirloom, non-GMO vegetables, flowers, and herbs. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends our channel. On the left side of your screen, there is our most recent video, and on the right side of your screen is one of our playlists. We are Harvesting History, seeding the future.